So I'm still working to get my videos back up and running. I have made a mess of the house now, but unfortunately, that's after I got them to finally leave us alone about the house. I don't know. I'll be cleaning up later on. I've actually got a few things on my table. Right now I've been painting, which is something I love to do, but I don't do ever. It relaxes me. I'm currently drinking a beer while trying to come up with an idea of something to paint on cheap painter's paper. I've also received a message telling me, I don't know if I've already talked about this yet or not, that I am boring. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to be more entertaining. If you want to see a good example of me being entertaining, you can check out my other channel, HickFlix. I've not done anything on there in about a year now, but the hiatus is hopefully about to end as soon as I can find my costume for the show, because I've listened to a lot of people's emails and messages on there, and they say they don't like the movie review part of it. They like the movie review part. I'll take that back. They said it's funny, but they like the sketches with the character. So I'm looking at doing 6 episodes, a season sketch things with movie reviews in between, kind of like a twice a week thing on that channel. As soon as I can fucking figure out what I'm going to do for a season, because it's going to be kind of difficult to do a sketch show with one person. That's why I'm leaning towards the first season being Jeb Lost in the Woods. As for this channel, I like this channel because this is a channel I can express my true thoughts and feelings on. But I do understand I need to be a little bit more entertaining. And I'm hoping that this voice right here is a little bit more uplifting and doesn't sound as miserable as normal, because I am a somewhat miserable person. And I know not all atheists are miserable. I hate that I have the stereotype of being a sad individual, because that's the reason why I have trouble getting an argument with arguments and debates with theists. They're like, well, all you atheists are the same, you're all just miserable. And I'm like, no, most are not miserable. And they're like, how can you speak like that when you're sad all the time and you're depressed? Well, that's life. There's happy people and there's sad people, and I just happen to be someone who leans more towards the sad, but I can act happy. So I'm working on that. We should have something. I should have something. At least pick back up on pace of recording once a week at least. I want to go back to this channel being 3 times a week, if not every day. But I've been having some sleeping problems that coincides with my health. Those sleeping problems being, I sleep for 14 hours straight. I wake up, I take my wife to work, come back home. If you overlook the last 3 or 4 days where I've been painting for about 4 hours straight, I pretty much fall back asleep. And I sleep until she gets off work, and then I sleep after I pick her up until she goes back to work. So I'm pretty much sleeping my entire life away, which I fucking hate. So getting back on a schedule, doing these videos, painting, and allowing myself to do other things, especially picking back up on the HickFlix, because that is going to use the creative part of my brain a little bit more. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what I'm really saying. This is just an update to the update right now, hoping that I can get things all settled out soon. and hopefully, this bullshit where I gotta be quiet while I record can end. I mean, my neighbors just got done fucking over there, or not the new ones, but I don't know. It was downstairs, and they made a lot of noise, so I don't know. And plus, somebody's picking out my front door all night. So, if me talking loud to record a video and trying to seem a little bit upbeat is something that is going to get the cops called on me, and then they can go fuck themselves. Not the cops, but the individuals who call the cops on me. Yeah, I understand. It's sad. I support the police. I know that pisses a lot of people off. I do like to believe that most of them are, or at least some, are there actually looking out for the well-being of society. I know pretty well that we all went to school with that one asshole who said, I'm going to become a cop because I fucking hate everybody and I'm going to fucking arrest everybody and blah fucking blah fucking blah. Well, and then they did become a cop, and then they're an asshole and they're arresting people left and right. Yeah, those exist too. Just like happy and sad people, there's good and bad people. And the world is a very big, diverse thing. And I'm not going to go, well, just because, because I always hate that fucking saying, one bad apple spoils the bunch. Fuck that shit. You throw the bad apple out. So when I see people going, well, everyone should treat me with respect, or, act like they deserve a little bit more attention or something than other people, and yet they single out groups and only bring up the bad people out of the groups and say that ruins everything. They're fucking ridiculous. Isn't that what theists do to us? They single out the worst of us and then turn around and say that we're all like that. So when you're talking about like the police or anything, I don't give them fucking respect. I respect what they're doing, but as for an individual, fuck no, because I believe each individual, I can respect. Let me put it this way: I can respect the job, but not the worker. Just like I can respect the individual and not their beliefs. And people try to go, no, you can't do that. How do you do that? Easy. Just do as I said. You can respect the job, like, hey, yes, that is a dangerous job. That's, there's a level of respect for that job. But you're a dick, man. You fucking suck as an individual. So, I respect what you do for work, but I don't respect you. I respect our garbage men. Fuck. Not our garbage men, but what they do. I don't know our garbage men personally. So, I mean, for all I know, they could either be really good people, or they could be assholes. Same with our troops. I respect what they're doing, but when we get onto them on an individual basis, who the fuck knows? I've had friends who went to Iraq and fought, and they come back, and they were good people before, and they're good people after, and I've had acquaintances go and fight, and they were shitty people before and shitty people after. And then the people that were good people before and then shitty people after, you kind of feel bad for them. But, I just think when you want to throw out that one bad apple spoils the bunch, you're just a shitty person. That's you. Saying, oh, there's bad cops out there, so all cops are bad. There's bad firemen out there, so all firemen are bad. There's bad lawyers out there. So all lawyers are bad. Everybody sucks. Everybody's bad. No, it don't work that way. Sorry. It works in a manner, it might work that way in your head, but let's face it, it doesn't really work that way in society. Yeah, people want to force it to work that way, but it's an old, antiquated belief, almost as ridiculous as religion itself. In fact, I believe that's probably, if you really look into it, where the belief probably stems from is religion. So, again, why are atheists using it? I don't know. Not all atheists. See, I say atheists use it, and that again sounds like it, but I should be able to talk and people understand. But I'm talking about the bad people, not the good people, or the pleasant people, or whatever you want to call them. And I understand good and bad is subjective to each individual, but who the fuck cares? There is a course moral system that mankind already deems prior to any religious belief. You know, the base moral is, let me live my life and I'll let you live your life. I think that's the basis of all morals. And then you really get down to it, well, revenge is another part of the morals, because that's what we want. We want revenge. We want punishment for those who do wrong against us, and punishment for those who do wrong against us is a form of revenge. We just don't like to call it that. But this is a whole other video. This was originally supposed to be an update video, and then somehow I got sidetracked into this conversation. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, he's drunk. Well, I'm not. I only had one sip of beer. I'm getting ready to sit down and do some homework. So, yeah. Leave me a comment below. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Go to a different website in the address bar above. Yeah. That's what that's for. Yeah, just tell me what you think. Tell me, hey, if you've seen my HitFlix channel, leave a comment over there if you think that seems like a good idea to do skits, kind of like a basic series with movie reviews intermittently thrown into them each week. Because then that'd be 6 weeks of video, then I'd go off for a bit and then come back and do 6 weeks of more video. I might do like 3 seasons a year. I don't know. 2 seasons a year, 3 seasons a year, something like that. So there it comes out to be a total of 12 to 18 episodes. So, whatever. Laters.